Hey, what's up gamers? Old School Fool here, and once again we're bringing you another exclusive unboxing comparison review. As you guys might have checked on our channel earlier, probably a few minutes ago, we imported the DSI import version, a first-hand look at what the system is going to look like. And today we have the American version. And for you guys wondering at home, well, is there any differences? Does it look the same? Does it feel the same? And does it measure up to what I already have? And is there a real reason to purchase it? So now we're going to give you guys a little insight as to exactly what the Nintendo DSi has to offer. Alright, so first, we're going to show you the box. As you can see here, it's pretty simple. It's a Nintendo DSi box, relatively the same size, aside from the fact that this has an English, English language all over the front, and of course a sticker for a free Nintendo DSi shop game, kind of similar to the Wii Store, where you can download games, demos, stuff like that, but this one's for the Nintendo DSi. So, as we continue to unbox it, clasp comes open, and there you have it. I'm going to be really simplistic about this. The quick start guide. The quickest way is to actually turn it on and press start. So, but of course, you should always keep your instruction booklet. It's pretty thick, as you see here. So you're going to want to keep that information. There's probably some warranty info in there for you. Always good to register your systems. All that good stuff. Alright, and we're going to go to the side compartment, where we have the DSI AC adapter or wall charger. As you can see. Okay. And we have Stylus, and we have the DSI system. And there you have it. That's pretty much about it in the box there. And it's wrapped pretty nice. There you go. Okay, so upon unsheathing the DSI system, it is the same nice, almost like a matte black finish. I mean, it's pretty much identical to the import one that we unboxed a few months ago. See here, it's got the top screen, the bottom screen. Back of it, here's the camera, the external camera. Obviously the eye for Nintendo DSi. Right, and there's the back of it, battery compartment, and there you go. Back DSi card slot, headphone slot, expansion port. And there you have it. Of course, one extra DSi Stylus. Okay. So now you see it, there's the unboxing. It's pretty simple. One AC, one extra stylus, one nice matte finish, and a whole lot of documentation. Now let's go take a look of the comparisons. Alright gamers, as we continue with the review and comparison here, you'll see that this is an original Nintendo dual screen, originally announced back in the day. I mean, this is the evolution of the DS. Alright, as you can see, upon opening it, we actually had it in when you open it up, it automatically, if your power is on, it automatically goes to from a dormant state, from a sleep mode to open mode. So as soon as you close it, it goes and open it back on. It actually saves where you left off if you haven't saved your game. Obviously, if you have enough power in the battery. You can see that the four buttons all represented here. The directional pad is the same. The power button happens to be located on the face. Okay, and we also have the select to start above the four main buttons. And you see here is a mic and the two power lights. Okay, the hinges. This is kind of slightly curved up, almost like a wing. And when you close it, the logos are here. Hinge, Nintendo DS game card slot, the adapter, and the stylus. Now, not only differences in color and size, the original DS right through the DSi all have different styluses. So not every stylus will fit, comfortably in the compartment, as you see here. The back of it has the battery compartment, and of course the original DS system has the volume control, the headphone control, and also a Game Boy Advance game slot. Okay, so the original DS comes with the ability to play DS games and DS Game Boy Advance titles as well. Okay, and if you look at the screen here, it's I'd say it's it's a little over 3 inches, top to bottom with a slight border around the top. The bottom is touchscreen, the top is visual. Upon taking a look, continue onward, you'll notice the power adapter itself is totally different. and you'll notice there the travel charger will plug in and charge your game. Now, the cool thing, if you guys didn't know this, a little information here, is that the original, we took a Game Boy Advance SP, okay, obviously only plays Game Boy Advance games, and we noticed that the chargers are the same. So if you have a Game Boy Advance charger lying around, the Game Boy Advance charger will work on an original DS only. So we'll keep that open, and we'll see the clarity of the screen. And as we continue, this is the DSLite. Now, DSLite is not only lighter by comparison in weight, okay, but it's also lighter and brighter on the screen. This can be played in the sunlight, but you'll have some type of glare, and the double illumination on this screen actually comes back, it's brighter. So you can play in direct sunlight, and you'll actually be able to see the screen better, as you can tell. If you can see this screen, and then this screen, we'll push them closer together, and you'll see the difference in color. Okay, the actual color of the backlight is a lot more ferocious and a lot clearer overall. Okay, as you peel both of them up, you'll notice that here the volume buttons are the same. Okay, the headphone areas is still the same. Headphone and the jack. Okay, the select and start buttons have been replaced from the top and now have been moved to the bottom. The A, B, and X, Y are pretty much everything's the same here, same layout, minus the fact it doesn't have the cutout, the directional cutout. The D-pad itself also has been miniaturized, okay, and of course also the power button is now missing from the face and is now located on the side of the unit as so. Okay, so the power is actually on the side instead of the face of the unit. And it's a slide instead of a press button. Now, once again, we'll take the stylus from its holder in the back of the unit, and you'll notice the difference in original DS to DSLite styluses. Or styli, should I say. Look at that. There is a big difference. So even though this may work, this will not fit in the case of an original DSLite. See? It's very loose, it'll fall out. There's nothing from stopping it from falling out. Okay. So those are comparisons as of right now. And of course, we also must say that the power source is its own, proprietary. So it cannot share any other type of power adapter. So if you lost your power adapter, you're crap out of luck, kids. You're going to have to get another power adapter and charger. Okay? The shoulder buttons have been squared off. Now those are slightly rounded. So those are the difference, top down. Okay. As we continue onward, now enter the DSI. And you can see the evolution now. Now, pretty much the face is represented the same. The power button is now been reinstated on the front of the panel. Before it was on the side of the DSLite. Now it has once again moved to the front face. The directional pad is fairly the same. The ABXY is still represented. The start and select is the same. But now, obviously, as you can see in the middle, that this is a camera. It's the actual eye camera. There's an eye camera here, and the other eye camera is on the back of the unit. So obviously, there's no camera on this one. And of course, if you guys haven't noticed, there's also branding, the dual screen branding. There is no branding on the DSI. You'll notice that the DSI card slot is on the top, similar to the DSLite. The actual batteries are still on the back, but yet the battery itself compartment is longer. So you cannot use the same batteries. They all take different batteries if they would need to be replaced. So all three systems take different power supplies, yet the original DS can be interchanged with Game Boy Advance SP. Also, taking out the stylus, you'll notice the difference in size. Once again, the stylus has been upgraded. Slightly thinner, yet a little longer and less of a tip at the top. This is obviously the menu here. You can set up. And the screen is fairly large. If you notice the screen size here, you'll notice that this screen is the surface area, display area, and the tap screen area is bigger. Just by a few centimeters, but hey, if you guys are sticklers for size, then so be it. You also know it has built-in Wi-Fi, has a digital display, has the 2 displays, now has a power display, has it whether it's plugged in or not, and it also has the connectivity display. Also, as you look to the left, the power button has been replaced from the from the DSLite to the DSI. It now has a SD memory card slot. And in regards to weight, this is slightly heavier than the DSLite, but not as heavy as an original DS. Alright gamers, that is the comparison and overview of the new DSi to original DS systems. I am SKool Fool, and once again, if for more information and to see more about the DSi, please click for a link in the right to the video description for a link over to Video Game Central, where you can check this out and other cool DS, DSLite, even Game Boy Advance SP products. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Take care next time.